Sorry about that. I had to go get a new phone today. And, just one of those things, that it tells you when you first get a phone, swiping down this way. And you click that got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Yeah. Well, this is my first live video on my new phone that I got. Anyways, that's really not the point of this. By the way, what's going on? Stone Chef 710 coming at you live. Um, so tomorrow's the big day. Um, there's a lot that could happen. Good things could happen. Bad things could happen. It's really just going to be a matter of who decides to get out and go vote. It's the midterm election. It's one of the main areas that we as people of this nation that we live in have an opportunity to really truly make a difference. And right now there's a lot of seats up for grabs. There's a lot of people running for positions that could have a very long-lasting impact, not just on our city and on our county, but also on our state. So please do your research before you go to the polls. If you haven't filled out your mail-in ballot, just so you know, I have mine here, all filled out, as you can see. We got to take it upon ourselves. We have to unite and speak with one voice. Together as one. Because if you don't get out and go vote at a time when at a time like now, when we really, really need you to get out and vote. It's going to get even more difficult. I'm not saying that to try to spread any fear or anything. That's not the way I operate. But we've seen what's happened in this country in the last 2 years, and it hasn't been good. There's all kinds of hate. There's a lot of hate speech. There's a lot of hate crimes. And for a country that, for the most part, values their Christianism and Christianity, we don't seem to be a nation that's behaving like Christians. So I implore you, please, 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 go vote tomorrow. If you gotta work, go on your lunch break. You can go to any poll. Any poll. They have just a little thing that they'll have you fill out, and you can vote there rather than at the poll that's in your specific area. That may mean you might not be able to vote on certain things for your area, but for at least the statewide votes, you'll be able to have your voice heard. And again, in order to make that work, you have to do your own research. into the pros and cons of each of the measures, of each of the propositions, of each of the candidates. You need to learn about them. You need to take a little bit of time out of your hectic and busy life to focus for a short amount of time on something that will affect you for years to come. It's not something you can put off any longer. It's the night before election. And if you don't react now in the appropriate way, we could end up dealing with the repercussions of that for decades to come. Unfortunately, it's just the reality of the situation that we're in. And we have to understand the reality of the situation that we're in. I think we would all like to see the world in a different position, at least our country in a different position. But that can only happen if you go out and vote. So please, do your civil duty. Excuse me. Ooh. So please, do your civic duty. Do your part. And vote wherever you are, whether you're in San Diego County or in California or Texas or Wisconsin or Michigan or Idaho or Montana. Doesn't matter where you are. You need to go out and vote. You need to have your voice heard. And you need to do your own research to get past all the rhetoric and propaganda that is coming from both sides. Both sides of every issue will always spit propaganda at you. You have to read between the lines. You have to discover what's important to you and see what works for what you believe in. And I'm saying that even if we don't agree on the same issues, because we're all individuals, we're all our own people. We are all separate, but we're all one. So, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. And please, 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 do your part and cast your vote. I'm Stone Chef 710, bidding you adieu and saying peace.